Seth Rollins to turn heel and attack Gunther's potential next challenger on WWE RAW, exploring massive angle. For the last several weeks, Seth Rollins has been on a rampage on Monday Night Raw, and tonight could be no different. The Visionary might make a huge statement on the show, indirectly affecting the World Heavyweight Championship picture. In a stunning twist, Rollins may turn heel and unleash a ruthless attack on a top star who could step up against Gunther. The star in question is none other than CM Punk. The best in the world has been involved in a heated rivalry with Seth Rollins lately, and both superstars have been taking shots at each other. However, Punk made it clear that his primary goal was to capture the World Heavyweight Championship, didn't he? With Saturday night's main event in the rearview mirror, Gunther seeks a fresh challenger, too. The Second City Saint could confront the ring general tonight on Raw and challenge the latter for the coveted title. However, just when the 46-year-old would appear to be the next in line for the gold, there could be a shocking twist. Seth Rollins might emerge from the shadows and launch a merciless assault on CM Punk, leaving the straight-edge superstar bruised and battered. The former Shield member could stand tall over Punk's carcass and address the WWE Universe. In an emphatic promo, Rollins may state that as long as he remains on Raw, the straight-edge superstar will never get close to the World Championship. The Visionary could deliver a crushing stomp to the 46-year-old and walk away from the ring in pure disgust. Could this lead to what fans have been wanting to see? This could indeed mark Seth Rollins' full-fledged heel turn as he is in the midst of a potential character transition. However, this is just speculative at this point. Seth Rollins to face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 41? Seth Rollins and CM Punk have been on a collision course for more than a year, with WWE finally progressing in this feud. Fans are left with countless questions about what lies ahead for the two. The company is reportedly planning this match for Monday Night Raw's debut on Netflix on January 6, 2025. Could this be the beginning of a potential trilogy? There are speculations that either Punk or Rollins could capture the World Heavyweight Championship on the road to WrestleMania 41. The best in the world has previously stated that the world title was his primary motivation for targeting the Visionary earlier this year. However, with Seth Rollins no longer holding the gold, the voice of the voiceless has little to no reason to face him. Incorporating the world title into the mix could significantly raise the stakes for this anticipated clash. And why not? It will provide both superstars with added motivation to claim victory. It looks like WWE is planning a series of matches for this blockbuster feud, with the first match potentially occurring on Raw's debut on Netflix. The second one could take place at either the Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber, and the final showdown at WrestleMania 41, marking the culmination of their rivalry. CM Punk is reportedly set to face Gunther in a steel cage match in Rosemont, Illinois, for the World Heavyweight title as a part of WWE's holiday tour later this month. A potential title change could occur in this match. Following this, the best in the world could enter the road to WrestleMania 41 as the reigning champion. However, this is speculative at this point. Tommy Dreamer is concerned over CM Punk and Seth Rollins' angle. During a recent edition of the Busted Open After Dark podcast, Tommy Dreamer commented on the storyline between CM Punk and Seth Rollins and why he has some concerns. You can check out some highlights from the podcast below. On the Punk and Rollins angle, Seth Rollins goes out there, he's telling his version of the story and really doesn't match up or sync a lot with CM Punk's version, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm believing Seth Rollins on why he's concerned. Here's where I worry. Those CM Punk chants weren't as loud as they were, or every time CM Punk goes out there, and I'm like, did I just mess with one of my baby faces? Seth Rollins goes and literally speaks his beef with CM Punk, and then at the end of that, now they're starting to chant a little bit towards CM Punk, and even Seth's like in disbelief. Raw airs tonight, December 16th, with a live show from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. This is the third episode of Raw during the 9-week build towards Royal Rumble 2025, which takes place on February 1st. CM Punk is going nuclear on Seth Rollins. Raw's debut episode on Netflix is coming up in 3 weeks, and the Pro Wrestling rumor mill indicates that WWE plans to come in nuclear hot by booking CM Punk versus Seth Rollins on that card. This is a potential WrestleMania main event we're talking about here, so WWE isn't screwing around. On last week's episode, CM had a relaxed sit-down interview backstage where he described Seth as a second-string quarterback who can go take a seat because the starter is back. Seth was pissed off enough by Punk's remarks that he responded in the ring by calling CM a fraud. Rollins claimed that Punk ghosted everyone in WWE, including all of his friends there, when he walked out of the company back in 2014. After Punk spent years trashing the company, the only reason he came back in 2023 is because he failed at everything else he tried. He burned every other bridge along the way, and the money was right. Damn, those are some fighting words from Seth right there. And they sting even more because there's a lot of truth to his summary of Punk's hypocrisy. WWE says Punk will be live on Raw tonight to respond to what Rollins said about him. If a match between CM and Seth is really planned for the move to Netflix on January 6th, then Punk will be coming in hot looking to go nuclear on the Visionary. WWE also says Seth will appear live on Raw tonight, so all the ingredients are in place for there to be a big explosion. What will happen when the best in the world cuts a scathing promo on Seth Rollins tonight? Tune into Raw to find out. Important update on Seth Rollins' real-life relationship with Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns, reports. A new scoop has emerged on Seth Rollins' relationship with Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful recently made a comment on X that's taken the wrestling community by storm. It's been over 5 years since Jon Moxley left WWE and joined AEW. He has been the MVP of the organization since then and is one of Tony Khan's most trusted stars. On the other hand, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have drifted apart in WWE over the years. The two stars have nothing but hatred for each other. The trio's relationship in real life is still blossoming, though. During last night's space on X, Fightful Sean Ross Sapp said the following about the same. What did Seth Rollins say about Jon Moxley that left many fans angry? Back in 2019, the Visionary made a comment about AEW's Jon Moxley, which left a bad taste in many fans' mouths. Here's what he said during a media call held to promote SummerSlam 2019. I was surprised by it for sure. I knew Ambrose needed some time away from WWE, but the thing is, he just loves wrestling, he loves the industry, he just wanted some freedom and do his own thing, and that happens, you know? And that happens for everyone, and I understand his position and why he wanted to go over there, and that's on him, but now he's competition. Now he's the one trying to take dinner.